everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Megan, and I'm back with another video because I have a book haul. So on April 26th, it was Independent Bookstore Day, and so I was able to spend the day going to 9 bookstores in Toronto, and so now I'm going to show you all of the books that I purchased. And it's a whopping, 11. We've got some, whoa, almost whacked me in the face, but we got some books to look at. So, let's jump into it. If you want any of the addresses or just what they look like and all that stuff, and all their links and their socials, that'll be in the description of this video. It'll lead to a blog post that I made that went up a few days ago that has all of that fun stuff, so check that out. So let's jump into it. So the first bookstore I went with 2 of my friends. It was to the Great Escape Bookstore. They gave a little bookmark. It's really cute. Kind of reminds me of Winnie the Pooh for some reason. I don't know. It just got that vibe. And I picked up To the Lighthouse by Virginia Woolf. Oops, there we go. This will be read for my classic at some point in my class. It's coming up. Not sure when exactly, but it is coming up soon. So I'm excited to read this. I haven't read anything by Virginia Woolf, so I'm very interested because I've heard a lot of good things, so very curious about that. Then we hit up, ooh, my books are falling. Then we hit up Book City. So we went to 2 Book City locations. They have 4 in total. The first one that we went to, does this one say which one it is? This one was on Queen Street. This one was Queen Street that we went to. This is the bookmark that they have for it. It's kind of cool. And I bought Celestial Monsters by Aidan Thomas. So I have the first one, which is The Sunbearer Trial. So this is the second book in the duology. I read that book a very long time ago, probably 2 to 3 years ago, so I'm going to have to do a reread and then dive into this one. So I really liked that one. I feel like it was it was very, I don't want to say Hunger Games, because everyone compares books to Hunger Games, and it's not Hunger Games. But it's like a survival challenge quest kind of book, and so this will be the conclusion, so I'm excited. I'm excited to read them back to back, because then it'll feel very complete. So I can't wait to get to that one. And then, where did we go after that? Does this one have a bookmark? Ah, yes. Then we went to Queen Books. You can't really see the bookmark, but that's okay. This one, I have to say, was, the bookstore itself was actually super cool. I've never seen anything like this before. And I've been to quite a few independent bookstores now in Ontario. I was actually kind of shocked when I, looked at all the photos that I have, and there's, 86 photos in there. I've been to 86 bookstores. That's crazy across Ontario, and I'm not even done. There's still so many more. But anyways, the outside had, books. It was, drawn around that it was books, a mural. To make it look like the outside was a bookshelf. It was so cool. I've never seen anything like that, so I thought that really stood out to me. And the book that I got there was This Is How You Lose the Time War. Who is this by? That's a good question. There's 2 names on the cover, so I'm just wait, who is this by? Oh, it's by both Amal El Mohatar and Max Gladstone. I've seen this book everywhere. So I figured I'll pick it up. I mean, I wanted to read this for a while because, like I say, I've seen it everywhere. So I'm actually really curious. I don't know exactly what it's about, but I know it's very, it's poignant. It's kind of sad, kind of happy. So I'm interested. We'll see how it goes with this one. And then, after that, Book City. We went to the second location, which is on Danforth. And that is where I picked up The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. This is an interesting cover. It's very, there's a lot, it's trippy to me. I don't know why. Because it says The Catcher in the Rye in 2 different colors. You see the red and then there's the blue, or the black. It's very trippy. But this is also for my classics project, which I will get to at some point. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Then I also bought Blob. This is by Maggie Sue. So I purely bought this because the podcast that I listen to, Boy Meets World, a rewatch podcast for Boy Meets World, they started this kind of book club, if you will. And this was the first book that they read, and I couldn't find it. I mean, granted, I probably could find it anywhere, but I couldn't find it on like the library or like any like to borrow apps. So when I saw this, I kind of was like, is this the time where I'm gonna buy this and I'm gonna read it? Clearly, this is the time that I'm going to buy this and I'm going to read it. So at some point, I will get to Blob. It says it's a love story. Apparently, it's supposed to be really good, so I don't know. I haven't listened to that episode yet, because obviously I haven't read it, so I need to read it and then listen and see what goes on. But I'm excited to get to it, so that's that. And then, because I made a purchase, I was able to like pick a free thing out of the box, and I picked up this book, which looks really, really cool. And this is called Vanished by Anna Hayes, and it looks very magical and whimsical, and it reminds me of, what's that series? The one with the young adult series. It's on my shelf. The Miss I can't even remember the name of it, but it reminds me of that young adult series that I can't remember the name of. But yeah, so I'm excited to get to it because it's like a circus kind of book, so I don't know. Might be up my alley, might not be. I mean, it was free, so I can't complain. I'll remember the series later. That's what's gonna happen. Okay. I don't think I have a bookmark for this one, but the next bookstore we went to, which was walking distance, because there's like 5 bookstores that are on the Danforth. So the next bookstore we went to was called the Scribe Bookstore, and that's where I got The Code of Woosters by P.G. Woodhouse. It's in plastic. All their books are like wrapped in plastic. They like specialize in rare books and used books and a lot of like classical fiction. So, but it's interesting because I'm on the hunt right now for Paradise Lost, and I could not find it anywhere. I even asked her, I said, oh, do you guys not carry it? They had his other works, like his other poems. And she's like, oh, that's a very popular book. She's like, that's interesting that we don't have it right now, but she's like, check back. And I'm like, okay. So I went with this for now because this will be coming up probably not even close to anytime soon. I literally had to search the deep end of the 2 lists that I'm using to pluck this one out, because I couldn't find any of the books that I was looking for that were closer to the top of the list. Go figure. Then the next bookstore we went to was called Rereading. This is the bookmark. And they're actually so, before I even like get to the book I bought, so cool. Like, the bookshelves are like, it's like a maze, and then like the different sections have like different things to like mark that it's like that section. Like there was like a heart-shaped light for romance. There was like this skull and like scary looking spider thing for horror. Then a whole fantasy room. Like, oh my god, it was so cool. I've never seen something so, I don't know, it just felt so, like, kitschy is not the word I want to use, because that's it's not kitschy. It's just, like, they put so much thought into, like, each and every section, and it's just, like, there's so much work went into it. It's just so cool. So cool. We went to so many cool bookstores. But the book that I bought there was Frederick Douglass's A Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass, an American Slave. So this is also on my classic project, very far down the line. I probably will not be getting to this year. Maybe next year, possibly, we're not sure. I'm not sure. I haven't mapped that far out. I just know the next few. I mean, I'm still working through Shakespeare. It's going to take me forever to get through Shakespeare, but I'm hoping by the end of this year, but we'll see. So that's this one. And then, where did we go after that? We went to Circus Books and Music. That's where we went. I like the name of it. It's really cool. And there I bought Beloved by Toni Morrison. Please ignore that there's a sticker there. I have to still try and remove that. So this is also on my classics project. I've been saying it so much that it just comes out now. But I'm really excited to read this one. This one isn't coming up too. It's coming up closer than the other two. I might get to this year, maybe early next year. But I'm excited to read this because I've heard so many people are on their Toni Morrison like journey right now, or I've just been seeing a lot of people on that journey, and I'm like, I'm ready to jump on that journey too. So very excited to get to that. And then the last book on my list of books that I bought, we ended the day, well, we went to another bookstore called the Hollywood Canteen, and they specialize in everything film. So they have film books, they have director books, they have biographies and autobiographies on actors, directors, composers, Oscars, all those other whatchamacallits. So everything that has to do with Hollywood, and they have movie posters and all that kind of stuff. It's really cool to look in. I didn't buy anything. It was very expensive, and there was just nothing that was like kind of catch my eye that I was gonna read. So I didn't buy anything there, but it was really cool to go in there. So then our last bookstore that we went to was called the Nile Valley Bookstore, and I picked up I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. I read this in high school. I read it in grade 10. I don't remember what this is about. But I'm excited to read this because I know that I made a list of all the books that I read in high school, and I wanted to reread them. Like Romeo and Juliet was one of them, and I loved that. I think that's my favorite Shakespeare play that I've read, like rereading up to this point. So I'm very excited to get to this because this is also on my classics project. So I'm actually really excited to get to this one too because I'm really curious to see what, like, in my 30s me thinks of something that I read when I was 15. Whew, that's like 15-year difference. So very excited to get to that. So those were the 11 books that I purchased and or acquired. If you've read any of them, let me know in the comments below. But that is all I have for you guys today. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe, a do your thing, and I'll see you all in my next video. So thanks and bye guys!